What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Johndy Lewis Show. Welcome to the Johndy Lewis Academy. Give your lifestyle a fresh start and create abundance. So, I don't know if you saw my video, the video that I did the other day. By the way, man, don't forget to go like my shit, man. Come on, I need you guys to follow me, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Nah, we're not going to the Johndy Lewis Academy. We're going to YouTube. We're gonna have a good time, guys. I'm gonna give you guys some sauce, okay? Okay, Johndy Lewis Show. There you go, right there. If you type in the Johndy Lewis Show on YouTube, go to my page. So far, I got 32. So far, I got 32 videos up. I guess this is gonna be 33. Pretty much interesting stuff, but it's pretty much the same title, right, on the video. But the other day I made a video and I showed how I analyze gold. You know what I'm saying? Gold and other foreign currencies, and I explained what kind of a trader I was. See, the type of trader I am, I'm a structural trader. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you. What you got how to do it. You guys can see it, right? Wait a second, let me find it. Post me up. Yeah, so the way I trade, right? Give me a second, guys. I'm just fixing up a little bit more organized. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this setup that you see right here was, hold on. You do. Okay, so this setup right here, just switch. All right, hold on. I would have to. I don't have key words on here. Daily. You can see it, right? So this right here is the setup that I made. Now I'm a structural trader, meaning that I trade levels, psychological levels. See, these are major psychological levels. There's two ways you could trade. You could trade with the bank. You do exactly what the bank do, or you could just find the psychological levels yourself. Another thing about forex is that your psychological level might not be somebody else's psychological level. Out of all the psychological levels, the bank psychological level is the most accurate, and the one I'm doing right now is pretty accurate also. You know what I'm saying? So first I look for the major levels. So that's for depending on what type of a trader you are. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, foreign exchange is pretty much exchanging one coin, one form of a dollar for another. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say I go to Europe, right? In order for me to go to Europe, I would have to exchange the dollar to the euro. So I exchange the dollar to the euro, and I get euro in return for dollars. You know what I'm saying? And so foreign exchanges, when those trades are going on, we just make money. We just make money as it go up and down. You know what I'm saying? As the price go up or price go down, right? Based on supply and demand, okay? And there's four ways that you can trade. You could be an intraday trader. No, you could be a swing trader, intraday trader, day trader, and scalper. Okay, let me explain what each do. A trend trader is someone who pretty much trades the trend. Let me show you. as you can see right here, right, you would say that gold is on an uptrend. An uptrend is pretty much when price is going up, making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, this is a higher low, right? This is a higher high. This is a higher low. What makes this a higher low is because it's lower than this high, but it's higher than this low. So that's why it's called a higher low. And it goes up. So uptrends is pretty much higher highs and higher low. And downtrend is the opposite. Lower lows, and lower high. And it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? This low is lower than this low, right? Damn, I got confused a little bit. Lower lows mean this lower low, lower high, and lower low. So this is the lower high. This low, right, is lower than this high, right? But this high, so lower high mean that this high right here is lower than the last high. And this low is lower than the last high. So the lower low and the lower high, meaning that it's lower than the last high. The lower low, meaning that it's lower than the last low, high low. Okay, I think you get it. So I had pretty much mapped out how I was gonna trade. Just go watch the video. Like I said, I try to give you quality content because I want you to come back and continue watching. So I try to give quality content. So yeah, so on a day trade, right? So we noticed it was a downtrend, right? So right, still a downtrend, not an uptrend yet. So on a daily, it's still a downtrend because it's giving lower lows and higher lows, right? Higher lows and lower lows, right? So it got down here, got to the psychological level of So it got to the psychological level of 1788, right? So maybe 1790 flat, right? And it made this hammer, right? It had a little wick at the top, but I consider this a hammer. And then, right? It pretty much engulfed this whole low right here. Then it made these three highs and it closed above the average. So that means that this is a pullback. I'm saying this is known as a pullback because as the prices continue to go down, sometimes it grows exhausted. I had demonstrated on the last video, so I'm not gonna go over that here. So what I had said the other day was, you know what I'm doing? I'm not gonna switch it no more, okay, guys? So using me a little bit. That I do purely technicals too, man. But make sure the most important factor of forex is fundamental analysis. Okay, so make sure you do the fundamental analysis. Okay, it's three types of analysis to forex. So I explain what forex is. Forex is the exchange of one change for another, and we make money within the spread. You know what I'm saying, in the trade. You feel me? When it go down, when it go up. You know what I'm saying, if you basically if you guess correctly, you know what I'm saying. And there's three types of things, three analysis that you have to make when you trading forex. You have to look at fundamental analysis, sentimental analysis, and technical analysis. What I'm doing with y'all is technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is the news, what's going on, like pretty much the situation that's going on in Europe, the destabilization in Europe between Ukraine and Russia is pretty much good for the US dollar. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's, so you have to keep up on that. You know what I'm saying? Plus you got to keep up with the important news, the very important news. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into some of that. You know what I'm saying? If you take me as a mentor, if you let me mentor you, there's a couple stuff I could teach you. You know what I'm saying? So but those are stories for other day. So it hit that, then it went back to the psychological level of 1827.47, right? So I had noticed something there, right? I noticed something there. Like, I'm pretty sure I got a video here somewhere that talk about it. So when price start to go sideways, right? So like when it got up there to the psychological level, it started going. See, you can't really see it here like that because it, where am I? When it got here, because I place my trades on the 15 minutes and an hour, right? So when it got to the psychological level, usually what it do when it get to the psychological level, and I believe I explained it on the video, when it gets to the psychological level, it usually it dance around there, you know what I'm saying? And it either gonna break and close above that and reverse, or continue to go up, or reverse and go down. And usually when it does that, it's known as a consolidation. So you can't really see it too much here on here. You can kind of see it right here. When it's a consolidation, it's when it's trading in between the moving averages. I talked about a little bit about moving averages on my last video. I'm gonna start doing videos on all of those things because I'm gonna give you the basic, okay? And if you want more advanced stuff, you can always book me. So you can see right here on the 1 hour, it's trading below, in between, mainly in between the 8 moving average, right? It's trading on top of the 14 moving average. So I still consider this an uptrend. But if you go down and you look at it from the 15 minutes, now it gets a little bit more interesting, right? So now you notice it's trading in between both of them. So that's known as a consolidation. So what I do is I draw a box around the consolidation, as you see this box right here, and then I clone it. So my bad guy showing off a little bit. Like clone it. I put one on top. I didn't put it on top on this one. I put one on the bottom because I kind of predicted it was gonna go down. So usually when it break the consolidation, this a little tip for you newbies. Usually when it break the consolidation right here, it's gonna make another. It's gonna go up to about the same amount, right? So let's see. It broke the consolidation right here. Oh yeah. So it's gonna go to the same amount and either go above it and continue up, or it's gonna go to it and it's gonna reverse back and continue back to its course, right? So I noticed it got up here, it retested, it went back, it didn't close above the psychological line, it went back down, it tested it again, went back down. You feel me? It never really closed above the psychological level, so I definitely wasn't buy yet. For me to be buy, it would have to close above that, you know what I'm saying? So it went there, and it consolidated right here a little bit, right? But it started, you see, it started closing above it, right? Once it did that, all I do is I wait for it to go up and then retest, right? So on a retest, once it starts to go up, I get it again, right, family? So when it broke above there, right, I was waiting for the retest. So the retest came. When the retest came, it went down, closed down. So it gave me, so it gave this big this is a shooting star right here. This is like a Maribozu, really a Maribozu, but a shooting star, right, up. And the reason why I said it's a shooting star because it gave this little wick at the end, and then it gave this very clear shooting star right here, and then it gave a doji, and then it gave a hanging man, and then it gave another hanging man, and then another shooting star, and then another doji down, and it closed below the moving average. That was enough confluence to tell me to sell. So I sold right here. And as you can see, it went down. The same thing. It went back down. It went there. It tested the same amount. Right? It came back down. Then when it got back to the trend, to the consolidation line, it broke it right here. And I waited for the retest to get in again. I got in twice. to get in again, and that's when I got in and it started going down right here. So now I'm really aiming for the level. See, I took my money out already because I was aiming for, because I made that really I was aiming for here, for down here, but I made my money. So I made my quarter for the day. Because sometimes I switch, because you know gold is very volatile, so I try not to stay in gold too long, because gold move fast, man. Because it could be going your way 1 minute, and for whatever reason it'll just flip. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's done. Yeah, I don't do too much analyzing. I just play with the psychological lines. See, like also, you see, I have all these psychological. I really don't. I was just doing it for like educational purposes, but I don't really like me. It's KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. I don't really like to cloud up my space so that I can have a clear understanding of where I'm at, what's going on. So I would take this out too. Okay, so now I'm focusing on just this psychological level. Take this out too, because it's already been broken through. Broken through. Yeah, it just went straight through, right? And it went down. And usually, let me see, it's probably the same size, right? Just monitor it, man. You just monitor it as it go. Halfway there, yep. This is a psychological level. This thing right here. Okay. I put that here. I'm not gonna be super accurate. Yeah, so how I know it's a psychological level, because every time it gets around here, it starts to dance. You say go down here, went all the way down and retested, went all the way up, and danced a little bit, went up. Went down to the psychological level, went up, danced a little bit, went up, came down to the trenches. So now, too late for me to get in, so I'm gonna wait for it to get to the psychological level right here, 1807, to see what it's gonna do there. Probably gonna dance around, right? Clean this up a bit. A little messy. It's because it's on the 15. This right here was just a little psychological level. So this one's gone, so remove that. There you yeah, so I'm gonna wait for it to get to the psychological line, decide what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna do it could do a couple things, you know what I'm saying? You can't really tell what the market's gonna do. It's probably gonna come down here, dance, 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 up to the trenches. Do that, which would be a beautiful thing. So the way I would trade this is doing that. I would definitely wait for it to break above this, right? Do it right. We do it. So I'm looking for it to do something like this. One. There. retest, up to the trenches. All right, two ways you could get in this trade. You could either get in the conservative way, which is right here. Now you get in when price break back up here, or you could try to catch it down here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Now that's one thing it might do. See, you play it by ear. And all you do is you just wait for confluences. Another thing it might do is it might do the same thing, dance. Dance, 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 dance. Come back down. Retest again. Down to the trenches. You do that. Same thing. Conservative, aggressive. Try to catch it downhill. Based on 3 or more confluences. I only go based on 3 or more confluences. What else? Yeah, that's what it could do. It's either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. The third thing it could do is down here, break, boom, dance around it, dance around it, dance around it, dance around it. Break, retest, bam, up to the trenches, down to the trenches. Okay, you could do that, but usually, from experience, whenever you get around those levels, major things happen. Dance around it a little bit. You see, now here, just like I said, I showed you earlier, does the same thing. Dance, 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 dance. Broke it right here, retested, up to the trenches. See it? Yeah. You see it. You see what I'm talking about, right? Broke it right here. Now you could get it right here. Like I said, you could get in. You could get in right here. Where am I? Oh, you either get in right here. It's the conservative way. We try to get in down here. See, feel me? Like once you see that doji right here, you see it made the top. It closed above this one. You get in right here. Make it made the doji. The doji closed above the moving average. Okay, so you would need confluences. The first confluence is, now this is a little bit aggressive because it's at the bottom, but okay, so you see it. You see right here. It's going in the middle, right? But then it closes above the moving average right here. So that's confluence number 1. Confluence number 2, it retested the consolidation. Confluence number 3, it closed above the moving average and it made a doji. And it looked like the doji, let me look at it in 5 minutes. Closed above 5 minutes. Closed above. Barely. It looked like it closed above the moving average. Get in right here. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting up here. So you make it, and this is gold, by the way. So that little move right there by itself is, let's say you would have got it right here. How much is it? We're on the 15 minutes. $800. Okay, 80 pips. If you count a standard lot size, okay? We'll get into that later. So, yeah, same thing. I just showed you a clear example. You know what I'm saying, and if you could look, same thing here. This is in the reverse, right? What's happening here? Consolidation. Consolidated. Clear as day. Consolidation. Broke it. Consolidation. That's what we do right here. That's low. Broke it. Close above it. Retest. Bought. But as you can say, this wouldn't have been a good place because it would have had to close above this. Because if you notice it, this right here, this really a psychological level, right? Mini psychological. It went up here. Big Maribozu, right? It resisted, came down, consolidated, went up a little bit. See, I don't know, maybe get a little bit, I don't know, but I probably wouldn't have got into it. Went up here, made a bunch of dojis, did a shooting star, right? Once I saw that shooting star, I knew that it was going down. Did a shooting star, and the fact that it wasn't breaking above this resistance right here, and this probably go way further back, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not. We're not about to go that deep, you know what I'm saying? So then it showed a shooting star right here. Then it showed a hanging man. Then this looked like a spinning top. What they call them, a spinning top. Then another shooting star right here. And it closed below the moving average. So those are a bunch of confluences, you know what I'm saying? So I got in. Just down to the trenches. Okay, and then, but remember, this is the trend line. This is the trend line. So it went up, it resisted the trend line, right? And it was right above a moving, a psychological level. Then it came down here. Now you notice, like I always say, retested. You always wait for the retest. Came down here, it retested, and then it down to the trenches. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, nah, this ain't it. Oh, also the coin I'm looking at is Luna. There was a video on Luna, right? That I saw that I think that Luna went from like $1 billion company to like 3,000, worth 3,000. The value of Luna. Look at this. Look at this. And I'm about to explain to you why this happened. But hold on. Let me pull up this article for you right quick. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay. If you saw my video the other day, the reason why Luna crashed like this is because it was pegged to a stable coin, but for some reason it was depegged. I didn't look into the reason why, but let's just look at this right quick. Let's look at this article right quick. Give me a second. Yeah, family, I'm kind of losing it a little bit. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I want you guys to see this article real quick, man. So this article was brought to you by fortune.com. By fortune.com. Like I said, they're not paying me for this. Fair use, by the way. I'm using this for informational and educational purposes. YouTube. Binance chief jokingly tweets poor again after disclosing loss on Luna investment from 1.6 billion to under 3,000. Wow, he lost so much money. Rich people just got money to just throw around, right? In a tweet Tuesday night, sharpening cause Zayo linked a Fortune article reporting the company Lunie losses with an oft-repeated phrase in the crypto world: "Pour again." Yeah, so you can go read the article about. You can read. All you gotta do is just Google Luna. If you Google Luna, you'll see it. I might provide the link in the description. You know what? I'm gonna put the link in the description. I'm gonna do you guys a service if you want to go read it. I'm gonna add it right now so I don't forget. With me, usually, guys, I just make these videos and go about my day, man. I don't really link to Luna video. All right, guys. Damn, I forgot I was online. My bad. I'm putting the link on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I apologize. Give me a second. Damn, I forgot about you guys. 33 minutes. Okay, we're almost done. I don't know, man. This might be an opportunity. I'm still watching that coin. I really, honestly, I haven't really done no research on the coin, so I put the link in the description. Okay, guys, you go watch the video. So, pick this. So yeah, it lost this. This is pretty embarrassing. It's really low. This might be a good opportunity. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. It's trying to reverse. Consolidating right now. That's for after the God. That is beyond me. Even zooming in. This is goodness. About an hour. Get this. Still under. Still trading under. Set. Yeah. So on the 5th, so right now it's consolidating. Yes, it is. Has it been consolidating? No. It dropped. Went up a little bit. Tried to rally up a little bit. Lost value. Right now it's consolidating. So I'm watching this coin very closely. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I might have to go. I think I'm able to edit this video because I'm gonna take out that space where I was just chilling. I wasn't really chilling, but I wasn't. Start putting a little music for y'all so y'all could hear. Yeah, it's consolidating right here. Same thing, man. You could probably make a quick little couple $100 out this clone. Just like I said, just like I had said earlier, it's the same thing, man. Once you learn one, you're gonna know the other. Clone. 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 There you go. So yep, so right now it's consolidating. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. So the 15 minutes too. I'm watching this coin. I'm watching it. So let's look at the other coins. Uniswap. Everything pretty much crashed though. So you know what I'm saying? Look at this. Ridiculous. Still on a downtrend. Here's a big drop. Same thing. You see how you get to this level? Play around, move, retest, go back up, come back down, play with it, retest, blah blah blah. Same thing, man. So I don't know. Before I consider buying, I would need to see a reversal on top of the moving average plus confluences. These look like might be a rally up. Validating right here, meaning that it's going sideways. I don't trade consolidation. I mean maybe it's gold. I would say gold is if you really know what you're doing. Gold is good for scalpers. You could probably scalp consolidation, but man, it's just for me. It's too uncertain for me. I'm saying I don't even scalp. I try scalping. It's just too emotional. I get too emotional. You know what I'm saying? By the way, there are many different ways you could buy Bitcoin. You could go to Coinbase. Then they have Coinbase Pro, right? I hope I ain't gotta log in. So I ain't trying to log in. Go to Coinbase Pro. You could go there. They want me to log in. You can go there. You know what I'm saying? You go to Binance. I'm saying you gotta look around. I'm showing you the game, man. You just gotta go read up on stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You could Binance, you could buy coins. You got wallets. You could actually just go to the website and get the wallet, right? Let's look at the Lunie wallet, right? I'm gonna start getting deep into this cryptocurrency thing, man. Start explaining it to you guys. What's the website for it? So like I said, due to depegging UST, Luna is experiencing extreme volatility, meaning because for some reason the stable coin depegged with Luna. I didn't really look into why, but so by the way, this is Coinmarketcap. That's where I go to find my coins. Put you niggas up on game, man. Put y'all up on game, okay? Terra money. The website. Programmable money for the internet. Spend, save, and stake like never before. You can stake there. I said that before. Okay, there's a lot you can learn. I'm saying you go learn. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see if they have a wallet. Okay, I came here to look for a wallet. This is my second time to the website. The last time was the last video. Like I said, they used to be pegged to UST, but they depegged it. That's why it went down to as much as it went down. So I actually believe that this coin is gonna go back up. Excuse me. Okay, contract bill on Terra. Building. Man, where's the coin at, yo? Where can you get it at? Let's look at CoinGecko, man. I'm just, don't get me wrong. Coinmarketcap is not less useful than CoinGecko, in my opinion. I just happen to be more familiar with CoinGecko. I added it to the list. Where is Terra? Okay, there you go. So, okay, the wallet right here. Let me see what Terra money, white paper. I don't know what that. Terra. Okay, you could. Okay. Here's some of the different wallets. Luna. You could get the I guess the Lunie IO. That's the wallet for it. There you go. Participate in staking, governance, and keep up to date. Well, I know the coin is there. You could go there. That's Lunie, LUNIE.io. You could go to Station. I don't know what those wallets are. I'm a oh, it took you there. See? That's their station. You go to wallet right here. You can get the wallet. That's station.terra.money-wallet. Looking at it right here. You know what? I'm gonna put these in the description also, so you guys can go straight to them. So I'm not gonna make it too hard for you, right? So I'm gonna link to all those places where you can get the we could get the Lunie coin, I guess. Luna. No. Okay. Okay, so that's the website, Lunie.io, I guess. That's the name of it, right? We're gonna get that one. We're gonna add that here. One. Lunie. True. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna end it here, okay, guys. I'm gonna end it here. Everything I'm gonna put everything in the description. All right. I might come back. I'm gonna have to come back and edit this video. I can tell, but I might just leave it. I don't care. Just don't make the mistake next time, right? I do care. I care about you guys, okay? So if you comment on it and say something, then I'll probably make it. But I don't know. Sometimes, man, out of sight, out of mind. You get what I'm saying? So you guys have a good night. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. All this information I just shared with you.